It's always great to see our friends from Least of These, Christy Carter, Michelle Pierce. I just, I feel like I don't see you enough.
I know.
Same.
We love when you're here.
Yeah, we love being here.
And we love when you make good food for us.
Yes.
Just being selfish. But,
Yes.
but we love Least of These.
That's why everybody invites me.
Yes.
And
That's not why
I can't
they
wait.
invite me.
They're going to be wearing amazing shirts coming up that say, I'm not a professional chef, I just play one on TV.
Yes. Yes.
So before we get into Least of These and everything you do, tell us what you're going to be making for us today.
So I'm going to make pear fries with cinnamon dip, which to call them fries is kind of a misnomer because they're not actually deep fried like a fry, but they are going to be grilled in a little grill pan.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we've got some dip over there that is made with cream cheese and cinnamon, but I use pumpkin pie spice.
Love it.
Get a little
with the
pumpkin
fall
pie
theme.
spice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, so we'll let you start cutting if you need to start cutting
sure.
what you're going to do and talking, and then we'll, of course, talk about Least of These and the amazing work you're doing and everything that's coming up.
Right, so it says to cut them into eighths, so you just kind of slice it and keep going until you have 8 slices.
Can I just move this out of the way just a little bit so
You
the camera
sure
can see? There
can.
we go.
Yeah.
And Michelle, you come up with most of these recipes, if not all of them, right?
I do come up with most of them. This one is not mine, but I did find this on the internet, so.
And we do have these pears right now that we're giving out, which is fantastic. And we have cream cheese that we're giving out.
Right.
And these little, these are candied pecans that
Just talking about them.
we have. They're great snacks that we can, like, people can throw in kids' lunch boxes or parents can take to lunch or whatever, just as a snack, which is great. And they're things that we're able to give out right now because it's what we have. So,
Well, and I have to say, I have, as I scroll through social media, I bookmark every recipe I can. I've noticed a lot of fall dishes require cream cheese. So it's obviously a popular ingredient to have this time of year around the holidays because
who doesn't love cream cheese?
Exactly, who doesn't love cream cheese? So
And I love that you're making dishes that you can make with things you get at Least of These.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so by the way, can I tell you a stupid thing?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever cut a pear open before, so I was expecting there to be a huge, like an avocado, like a big pit.
No.
seed.
Yeah, I was expecting
That's
a
more
giant
like an
pit.
apple, just a little, couple little seeds in there.
I was surprised.
I know. I can't tell you the last time I've eaten a pear, but
I don't
I
either.
forget how much I love them.
Yeah.
And I know I'm going to be like, okay, I got to get pears now for the house.
So here's one of the things about pears is this one was kind of ugly on the outside and you think, oh, no, I don't want that. But that's actually when they're ripe and they do kind of look ugly. So don't let that scare you off.
Okay, so the uglier the better, the
Yeah.
riper the tastier.
That's right.
Juicy.
Because you want them, you want them to be soft and juicy and not
Yes.
real hard like an apple. So
Yes.
There you go.
And then I'm just going to pour some oil on that. And, I've got olive oil here. You can use any kind of oil. If you're using an olive oil, make sure you use one that's kind of fruity, not the heavy, not like what you would put on, pizza or something. I mean, you want something to be light that doesn't have a big, deep flavor. Just something really light.
Look at you, pro.
Yeah, I'm just
mixing it all
gonna
about.
toss it up. Who needs a spoon?
Right? Exactly.
So then you just take that and we're gonna put it right in the grill pan.
On the grill pan. Oh, so
Yeah.
I saw seasoning, so I didn't know when you add the seasonings. Oh, listen to that sizzle.
So this is not
know.
seasoned. The dip is seasoned.
The dip is
Oh.
seasoned. Okay.
This is just the pure pear.
And I see that you did not put oil in the pan because those are already oiled, so it's no
Right.
need for more.
No?
Well, with the grill pan, if you put the oil in there, it's below the grill
Yeah, the mark.
striatas, so you
okay.
want to make sure that you put your oil on what you're cooking.
Okay.
So how long do these need to cook?
Oh, 2 to 3 minutes on each side.
Okay.
Now, while these are cooking, you're putting in. Christy, you were telling us about there's a big game coming up.
There's a game tonight, a big game in Christian County. It is called the Backyard Brawl, and it's between the Nixa and Ozarks football team. But the cool part about it is the community and the support for Least of These. They have and also at an event that's called Can the Tigers, Can the Eagles? And so kiddos are bringing in canned good items to the schools. People can make donations, and it goes toward each school. And then the school with the most pounds collected, so we convert every dollar into 5 pounds. So the school with the most collected gets a can trophy that's a traveling trophy. So it's a huge community event, and it's awesome. The game is tonight in Nixa. And so we'll be collecting money at the game. We will be, you can still make donations toward Nixa or toward Ozark.
And it's awesome. We went last night to the bonfires prior to the game. I mean, it's a huge event, and it's awesome. It's a great fundraiser.
I don't ever remember my high school doing a bonfire before the big game, before the big dance.
Right.
So they actually make these, they construct these giant mascots for the other team and set it on fire.
Yeah.
So it's not just a bonfire, it's a roast.
It's
like,
a roast.
Yeah, it's a
they're
roast. Yeah.
firing up and they're
Yeah.
killing the other team, and it's, great.
That
Good,
reminds me of Greece.
violent fun.
I was just thinking that, the Grease,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
You know,
yeah.
it has a big bonfire. And they're-
Danny?
Sandy? Sandy?
Sandy? I mean, yo, what's up?
I didn't see any of that last night, but, but maybe.
Hey,
But maybe.
if
It
you
was
wanna
probably
ask,
happening.
If you want me and Maddie to come and reenact that next year, we could.
Oh, you
Yeah.
should.
I'll sing all the numbers.
I love
Not great, but
You're the one that I want,
yes.
Hey, Michelle, I also want you to.
right?
Oh my gosh. Anyway, so of course, we're super excited about that tonight. We will be out there at the Nixa game, and I'm really struggling to turn this pear over. Here we go.
There you go.
I think sear marks look so beautiful.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
the great thing
gorgeous.
about doing them in the grill pan, or you could do them on your actual grill too.
Oh, fun. Those are looking beautiful.
And
Yeah.
look, you can even turn it with a plastic fork.
But that's how fancy we are.
Yeah.
That's what I had, and
It's
that's
not
what I'm
recommended.
using. No, not recommended. Sorry about that. See, remember, I'm not a professional chef. I do play one on TV.
And you do it very well, by the way.
So,
Favorite thing ever is the first segment I'm asking you a cooking question. You're like, I don't know, Jeremy.
yeah. I don't know. I don't cook.
I don't
Come on.
cook.
But this is awesome. I've learned a lot. And can you smell them?
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
they smell great?
Yeah.
I'm most surprised, Maddie, like you said, just the olive oil. That's all it's on it, but that smell is amazing. Just
Well,
with
and
the
I
oil.
would never think to grill fruits.
Right.
Vegetables, yes. Fruits, never.
Grilled.
Too out of my realm.
Pizzas
Yeah.
are amazing.
Yeah.
But
Grilled
that's
pizzas,
obviously
I love.
exciting.
smelling
about
good
it.
and looking good. So.
You know, I always try to find something unusual to bring you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you always succeed in really blowing our minds with what you can
Well,
prepare
good.
with the amazing items that Lisa
Yeah.
sees.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to let these cook for a
Yeah.
little bit longer, and then I can't wait to dip it.
I know.
Yes.
We'll talk about the dip and everything when we get back.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yes.
Sounds good.
And how people can help and maybe get involved with Lisa.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
You're
Yes.
always, you need some people. It takes a lot. There we
It
go.
does take a lot.
All right, more on Ozarks Fox AM with the fabulous ladies of Least of These right after this.
It does smell really good.